Salute. Salute. It's your boy Big Fruit. And this is my tribute to my queen, Sunni. My wife, the woman that saved my life. And in this video, you're going to hear from myself as well as others. And we're going to let y'all know what my queen, Sunni, mean to me, my family, and a host of others. Specifically, some young women out there. Some young women who my wife have been able to touch, mold, and shape, and help. Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful thing here. Your boy Big Fruit putting it down for his wife. This was in the making. I told y'all the story of my queen, Sunni, the woman who saved my life. I told y'all it was coming. Part 1 is done. It's uploaded on YouTube. But part 2, 3, maybe even 4 is in the making. But right now, the tribute is in the making. So enjoy and listen to these stories. Salute.
Hi, my name Brittany. I'm here to talk about Mama Ange, Big Ange. Y'all might know her as Angie. She is a great woman. Growing up, she was like another mother to me. Her house was my getaway spot. You know, as kids growing up, you don't want to listen to your parents. You don't want to listen to your mom. That was my little getaway, hideaway spot. She also motivated me because I seen her be a single mother to a whole bunch of kids. She was the GOAT. She made it look so easy. She made it look so good. At that time, I was like 13, 14, didn't have no kids. And I was like, wow, I don't think I ever will be able to do that. She went to work every day. Definition of a real hustler. Every morning, get up. She had a little kid. She had older girls. She was a great mother. MVP. She had a good heart. She would help anybody. Cook, feed you. She was like the neighborhood mom. We lived in a complex together that was really like a second mother.
I'm sending special love and appreciation to an amazing soul. And you are such an inspiration. You are still as amazing and beautiful as you were when I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, I used to babysit for Ange, and she was just so dope. I used to be like, when I get big, I'm going to be just like Ange. She used to get dressed. She used to go out. She used to be going to the city. And I used to be the babysitter. And my mom never let me go to anybody's house. But I could go to Ange's house. I could go babysit for Ange. And boy, I wanted to be like Ange. I knew I was going to go. She stayed fly. So I just want to say that seeing you the other day was amazing. You are still amazing, beautiful, a loving lady, and I just appreciate you so much. I'm so thankful that God has kept you and that you are doing absolutely wonderful. So all praises, and continue to be as fabulous and as dope as you ever were, and may God bless and keep you.
Salute. Since we telling quick stories about my wife, I want to tell a quick story about a young man we met in prison. Yeah, when we was in Fishkill Correctional Facility, I met my man Daquan. Shout out to Marcy, my best man at my wedding. I met Daquan's nephew in Fishkill. 16 years old, running around with a Bart Simpson tattoo. A baby, man. A baby. And when I showed him or introduced him to my wife on the job, man, she shut shit down, threw him under the wing, made sure he was good, and got in my ass and made sure he was good. Like, yo, fuck the fact you know his uncle. That's a 16-year-old baby in this motherfucker. You gonna make sure he good. Word. So let me tell you, son, my wife the real deal. The real deal when it comes to looking out for these kids, man. And she went on a vacation for a while. And when she came back to the jail, that little nigga ran up on her and was like, yo, I know I ain't supposed to say this, but I love you. And went to give her a big hug. He was a baby, but she nurtured him. She took care of him in the penitentiary. She made sure he was good. You know what I'm saying? He a grown-ass man now, probably on his second or third bed, because Shorty was swinging them things. But when he was a 16-year-old baby running around with a Bart Simpson tattoo, it was my wife, the Queen Sunni, who made sure he was good in that penitentiary. You know what Biggie said? Fish scale with the hand scales is real.
So what is there to say about Ange? Ange is a beautiful soul inside and out. Ange is a powerhouse. She is the epitome of what a strong black woman is. She is Mrs. Get Shit Done. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and I am so very proud that Ange is a part of my village. I gained a lot of wisdom from watching her through her struggles and trials, and always maintaining her household, her strength throughout those. And if she ever did falter, we didn't see it, let me tell you. I'm sure she had her days, we all do, but there is always a purpose behind her actions. I think she has worked so hard to not only create a life for herself, very different from the things that she was used to or has gone through, but also works very hard to create that same space for her children. Ange is a no-nonsense, take-no-shit kind of woman, and I love that for her. I love that for us, that is the mentor that we had growing up. I think that in a lot of ways we have a village of some very strong women, and it shows in the way that we show up and the women that we've grown to be. And without your guidance, your love, your stamina, we wouldn't be the women that we are. So thank you for that. Thank you for always teaching us to never back down and to put ourselves first and to push through and to make sure we get what we deserve in any and every space. I can just remember her just being a total badass. Like, not everybody's mom rides a motorcycle. Like, what? That was the coolest shit ever. I can remember being a little girl and just watching Ange get ready. And I mean, dressed to the nines, they would say. From the coat to the boots. And if you watch Zanique get dressed, she put that shit on just like her mother. From the fur coat down to the boots. Ange is a showstopper. She's a powerhouse. She's a beautiful soul. I'm very proud to have her as a part of my village. I'm proud that she has shared so much wisdom with me. I make some damn good mac and cheese because of Ange. At Tyreeka's baby shower for Ja, and I'm like, ooh, this mac and cheese is so good. It's sweet. What is this? And that was the day that Ange gave me her recipe, and I have had the best mac and cheese ever since. I now make the mac and cheese at all the family events, so you know it had to be good. And I love you, and I'm thankful for you, all that you've instilled in me. You are wonderful. You've really taught me how to just keep going. I think that was something that was a have to do for a lot of the women in your generation, especially being a single mom. I can say that in my times of need, and just definitely been there with an open door and open arms. Never any questions asked, just some guidance given where she saw it. And a lot of times I don't think she knew how much a reprieve that was. A lot of times I don't think that she knew just how supportive she was actually being without saying much of anything. So thank you, Ange, for always being there and always providing a warm, open space, a comforting space. Ange, I love you. I'm so proud that I have you as a part of my life. I'm thankful that I have gotten to know you, that my children have gotten to know you, and for the wisdom that you've instilled in me. I appreciate you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jadea and I am one of Ange's bonus daughters, as I call it. I just so happen to be very close friends with Neek and Ty. Many years ago, my mother was going through a life-changing event and I went to their house and I wasn't able to return back home, and she took me in as one of her own. It was one of them households where it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't, it's no being disrespectful. She treated me as one of her own children. She has guided me, she has inspired me to be the woman that I am now, to be stronger from what I was before. You know, life is full circle, and when she moved down here, I moved down here some years later, and we weren't able to connect, but we were able to in these past 2 years, and I'm so blessed to still have her in my presence. Anybody that knows her knows that she is full of love, that she is a giving, caring person, and I wouldn't have asked God to have put me in anyone else's care at that time. Her and her family, all of her children, you know, until this day, we're all fam, and she instilled that in me as well. So blessings to you, Mama Ange. You have so much to give to this world, and I'll continue to ride out on this healthcare journey with you, and I am so thankful and so blessed to have you as a bonus mom. Thank you for helping shape me and for taking me in when you didn't have to. I will forever be grateful. Love you.
Salute. It's all about the Queen Sunni. I just want to say thank you to my wife for coming into my life and saving my life and making me the man I am today. Also, I have a little sister, a niece, and 5 nephews. And during that bid, man, if it wasn't for my wife, man, I wouldn't have had a relationship with my sister and my niece and nephews, man. So my niece and my nephews loved them some Uncle Fuquan because it was my wife who made me understand the importance of family. And she made sure, I made sure, my little sister, my niece and nephews was always good. So it was my wife who taught me family values. And when I say it's all about family in this household, it's all about family. And it's my wife who instilled that in all of us. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got a little nephew out there, man. It was my wife who made sure I got to see him and talk to him when I needed to. You know what I'm saying? During that bid, man. Even today. You know what I'm saying? As well as my pops. It was my wife going to Brooklyn, making sure he was good while I was doing that bid. You know what I'm saying? Bringing him to see me and all that shit. Keeping a couple of dollars in his pocket, making sure he was good. That was my wife doing all that. So Queen Sunni, I love you, man. I can't stop saying it. You know what I mean? And another thing, it was my wife who used to light up my grandmother's face when she used to see her. She see Sunni, she light up, because Sunni was a reflection of Big Fruit. I love you, mommy.